Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ayah number 30 of Hamim Sajda, juz number 24, page number 664. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقاموا تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا ولا تحزنوا وأبشروا بالجنة التي كنتم توعدون نحن أولياؤكم في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة ولكم فيها ما تشتهي أنفسكم ولكم فيها ما تدعون نزلا من غفور رحيم. My dear respected brothers and elders, Allah Ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, indeed those who say Rabbuna Allah, our Rabb is Allah, and then they stick to that, they stick steadfast to that claim, because with saying Rabbuna Allah comes many obligations, many requirements, many worldly burdens which may be difficult to endure. Therefore, there's a reason of attempting to stay straight. ثُمَّ اسْتَقَامُوا. So after saying this statement, my Rabb is Allah, the world may turn against us. Our families may turn against us. Our children may turn against us. And not necessarily turn against us, but life in that respect will be difficult. Retrieving halal meat may be difficult in comparison to retrieving any meat. Retrieving a halal diet, living a halal life, living in the state of hijab, earning money through halal means, all these are not as accessible as are the means of non-halal. Therefore, ثُمَّ اسْتَقَامُوا, then they should attempt. So those who have done that, they've claimed Allah is ours, then they continue to attempt to stay steadfast to that claim, then what will they be blessed with at the time of Maut? The reason I've chosen this ayah today is because due to the recent pandemic, people are coming to realize that at the time of death we may be left alone. Our supporting family members, our supporting friends may not be there by our sides to support us or even recite Quran upon us or just hold our hands at that fragile time. And some of us are beginning to think that we'll be alone. We'll be alone at that time. But my dear respected brothers and elders, the Quran promises us and the Ahadith promises that the believing servant of Allah Ta'ala never dies alone. We never die alone. As long as we live our life of saying our sustainer is Allah, the one who is worthy of worship, the one who is worthy of focus, the one who is worthy of attention, the one who's worth living for, the one who's worth dying for, because he's the one who loves us the most, he's the one that cares for us the most. He promises in the Quran that a person who lives his life according to this statement, then تَتَنَزَّلُ عَلَيْهِمُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ, then angels upon angels shall descend upon him, comforting him by saying, أَلَّا تَخَافُوا, don't fear, you have nothing to be afraid of. وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا, and don't be remorseful or regretful or harbor any concern for that which you are leaving behind. وَأَبْشِرُوا بِالْجَنَّةِ الَّتِي كُنْتُمْ تُوعَدُونَ, and now you are given the glad tidings and listen to the congratulations over the Jannah, the garden of paradise which you were all promised. The angels will continue to say, it's a total conversation that angels have with that dying, believing servant of Allah. They will say, نَحْنُ أَوْلِيَاءُكُمْ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا, we were your close friends in this worldly life, and we will continue to be your close friends in this journey to the Akhirah and inside the Akhirah also. And what has Allah promised for you? وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا, and in the Akhirah or in Jannah, مَا تَشْتَهِي أَنفُسُكُمْ, whatever your souls desire, whatever your hearts desire, that is for you. Can you imagine? Just think of what your heart desires at this moment. Your hearts desire good company. Some of our hearts may desire that time to read that book again, that time to experience that holiday again, that time to experience that thrill again, to see those deceased family members who have passed away, who we love so much. ما تشتهي أنفسكم ولكم فيها ما تدعون, and for you shall be in Jannah anything you call out for. And this is the actual icing on the cake, where Allah Ta'ala goes on to say, نُزُلًا مِنْ غَفُورٍ رَحِيمٍ. This is only an introduction of hospitality, and this hospitality is coming from the one who is extremely gracious, extremely merciful. So, my dear respected brothers and elders, we are having to accept that some of our family members may leave this world alone, and even in their janazas, very few people will be able to participate. However, my respected listeners, my respected brothers, my respected Muslim family, this is not the case. The believer is never alone. He always has angels with him, angels of light, angels of nur. Even some families are losing babies, some families are losing elderly, some families are losing middle-aged personnel. So it's not necessary that age is a factor. Yes, age is an average and a range that the experts have highlighted. However, my respected brothers and elders, Alhamdulillah, thumma Alhamdulillah, our backbone is a backbone of faith. Without faith, the fragility of mortality is so real, we will not be able to withstand the burden. The fragility of our mortality is so real that this pandemic is not differentiating between the literate and the illiterate, the hungry and the rich. It's not differentiating between any caste, it's not differentiating between any country. So, my respected listeners, let us know that Allah Ta'ala, if we live our life in obedience to Him. And what is obedience to Him? Obedience to Him is just to be the best version of ourselves. It's not in comparison to each other. It's just being the best version of you. Try to become the best version of you. And what better time to introspectively consider all those things that me and you can improve in. Think about maybe our character. What can we improve in our character? Our use of language, maybe our prayers. Can we try to extend our prayers from maybe a 1-minute dua to a 2-minute dua? What else can we improve in? Maybe we can improve in being more grateful when we eat, or maybe we can improve in other characteristics of Islam, or maybe the opportunities of fasting now. We would find it difficult to fast when we were traveling. We would find it difficult to fast on working days. But now is the month of Sha'ban, and the next 4 days especially are very special days. Monday, if we fast for the next 4 days, then we will be able to earn at least 3 sunnahs. At least 3 sunnahs. One sunnah, of course, of the weekly fast of Monday and Thursday. Another sunnah is the sunnah of Sha'ban, fasting more often in the month of Sha'ban, because the Prophet ﷺ fasted the most in comparison to any other month than the month of Sha'ban, was the month of Sha'ban. And lastly, Rasulullah ﷺ would fast on the 3 white days. The 3 white days are known to be the 13th, 14th and 15th of the lunar calendar. So of the lunar month Sha'ban, which is the prior month of Ramadan, we should try our best to fast, because the benefit of fasting is not to be reaped after. We sometimes think, why would Allah Ta'ala tell me and you to fast? But it was not only the Muslims that were told to fast, rather every nation prior to us had some exercise of fast. Even the Christians in the hospital who I've got some relations with, they have been adopting few hours of fasting. And of course their fasting is just from drink and from other things, but just from food, but they would continue to drink water. But it's not just a spiritual gain. There's so much to develop through fasting. And especially in this time of ill health, it's about boosting our immune system, and fasting has been proven to do that. So, my dear respected brothers and elders, this is a call out to everybody to understand that yes, some of our family members may be on the course towards death, and not necessarily through COVID-19 or coronavirus, just through the journey of life. And these three ayat of Hamim Sajda are telling us that they will not go alone. although the world may witness them to have gone alone. But تَتَنَزَّلُ عَلَيْهِمُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ, and the angels will be able to give them more comfort than me and you will, because they will say, أَلَّا تَخَافُوا, do not fear. Do not fear about what is coming your way. وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا, nor be grievant about that which you are leaving behind. And guess what? You have a Jannah waiting for you. And we've been your friends in this life and the world to come. So my dear respected brothers and elders, let us try to internalize these beautiful ayat of Allah Ta'ala, whereby He's promised us friendship of angelic creatures made of light, friends that will have white faces, will have wide smiles, and will be extremely friendly in nature and extremely friendly and welcoming when they receive us. It's just up to us to live a life according to Rabbuna Allah. And what is a life according to Rabbuna Allah? Be the best version of ourselves. I'm sure we can all improve in this unique time of our lives. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك ونشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.